How's it going, guys? Hopefully you are doing well or close to it. Today is the Blind Invasions. Look out. It should be good. So, I believe we can choose any of these. Any that we choose. Priest Toast. Yo, what's up? I told you I'd be doing that invasion stuff. I'm also playing The Ring. Nice. Heck yeah. But console. Sad. And most people I know play a console. It's very sad. I end up not being able to co-op. Anyways, we'll start with Nimue. We'll see. They already have a plan. Welcome to Elden Ring Streamer Edition. Do you have a PvP build? Yeah, I have so many. I have so many PvP builds. It's disgusting. Like, if you go through my live streams or some of my videos, I have probably over 20 builds. Yeah, 20 builds. Specifically for PvP, and then outside of that, I have, I don't know, 5. But some of my original builds became PvP. Anyways, but I have access to everything. It is all in the chest. Notice, I have everything. This is what other streamers use that play Elden Ring. Crazy. Yeah, it's great. So I have 2 or 3. I have 3 of each weapon. I don't know. I think something like that, but it's like 2 or 3 of each weapon in the whole game. Ashes of War, I already have them all. Yeah. And then I have all the fashion. It's basically just a save that's at level 1. It has max amount of runes, as you can see. And then, yeah, you just level it to whatever you want. I'll show you how I do these. So I start here, actually. Well, actually, I'm going to do something different this time, I decided. Instead of going to meta, I've always gone to meta. What do you suggest? What level for PvP, Toast? I'm so curious. Yeah, what level you're going for? Exactly. Yeah, I need to know what level I should play at. I heard like lower level. I wish I could remember. It was like 40. Let me see. Let me message the boy. Yeah. Level 40. Lower was good, I heard. Same. I've only invaded at meta, and it was years ago. There was a moment where I had to have Bloodhound Step on me at all times, in case I either had to chase someone down because they were using it, or to run away from someone who was using it. But don't know the level caps. Yeah, let me talk to my source, Gerald, Jerry, JJ, the Jar Jar. He's got his knowledge. Let's see if he answers. Yo, what's up, Jerry? What level for invasions? Elden Ring. We'll see what happens. We'll see what populates. Either way. Well, no, it really will depend. I've done a level 20 build before, and I've used a sore seal. No, scar. Excuse me, a scar seal. And I think it's... I can't remember whose. Bloodhound Step can be annoying, but in Coliseum, most people go backwards with Bloodhound Step, which is in range for the Commander's standard. Yeah, yeah. Do a backward Bloodhound. There's a lot of really fun stuff that you can do. Definitely. I mean, he's not online. Okay. So let's see. And then I usually just do these two things and then I swap to my weapon. Usually it's 60 vigor for meta. I do 60 vigor and about 18 endurance to start. But I don't want to commit these levels before... I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? But what I will do is deposit all of these. Yeah, so I have 3 of each weapon, 1 in my inventory, and then 2 extras in the chest. Let's see. I want the hammer, but I also want the flower. The colossal flower. This is what we're using. Right there. We're using that. But that's the secondary weapon. The primary weapon is going to be a hammer. Let's see. Whichever one scales the same way. But it'll be out of this class. It will make for a fun build. What are your favorite weapons? The PVZ build. Player versus everyone. Yeah. Favorite weapons. By favorite, you mean like nastiest or the most fun to use? Because right now, let's see. These. Just because they're on screen, I'll point them out. Nasty. The worst, though, is the blood-stained... let's see if I can find them. This is the curved sword. It's for blood procking. You can bleed someone in 4 hits. Also with ashes. Anything. Yeah. Just a running R2, you'll bleed someone because you get 4 hits off with one running R2. And if you don't finish them with 1 blood explosion, you do another. And you also have like the rotten winged sword insignia, as well as the prosthesis arm. Veterans whatever it's called. Oh, here they are. Scavenger's curved sword. 45 blood loss. Consistent. And that's not even with the blood application. It's so bad. That's the one, though. Scavenger's curved sword. I see many people use them. Yeah, it's because they're crazy. Wing of Estelle is cool, if you can pull it off. The Spirit Sword is... I found it to be more mid. What's so powerful about these is the Scavenger's Curse Sword is they apply a lot of pressure. Honestly. Okay, I should get back to work here. All the beautiful, beautiful thrusting weapons. Okay, and my favorite category of weapon is any kind of thrusting. Thrusting sword. The Clean Rot Knight's straight sword, I believe, is what it's called. I also love the backhand blades. Any kind of katana, great katana, regular katana. I mean, I like a lot of builds. I'm not a fan of twin blades, so there you go. Maybe I should tell you what I'm not a fan of. Maybe that's... I'm not a fan of hand axes, unless it's the warped axe. Nasty but understandable. They are clean to play. Yeah. They are nasty. Understandable? Yeah. But if you're a new player and you don't know what you're doing, you just run into a chain of R2s, running R2s, and yeah, it's just because of the pressure. You just get bled in like one flurry. Haha, I use hand axe of hand. The hand axe of hand. This is a good one. Executioner's great axe. I like that. I find Anchor to be mid, more of a meme. Never really fell in love with Putrescent's cleaver. But, you know, you do what you can. Axe of Godric, mid. Stone Club, S tier. Stone Club is an S tier weapon. Anchor can one-shot. Yeah, I believe it. I didn't know that off the top of my head. That sounds about right. I've probably seen it happen. Yeah. What do you think about me having chat over here? I have it on the other side. So this is what I'm using in my PvE build that I'm co-oping with. We're going to be doing that tonight. My PM. So, in like, what, 5 hours? About 5 hours or so. But any kind of club is fun to use, though. Favorite clubs. This is fun just to apply pressure because of knowledge above all. Especially if you are a magic or faith user. I don't see chat. Oh no, I mean just when I look off screen, I'm looking to this side. Before, when I looked off screen to talk to chat, I'd look this way. But I figured this is suiting because it's like actually off screen, away from the game, right? It's kind of my thought. So I was like, it works. Oh, yeah. I definitely don't think I'm going to put up chat. Not until I see some other YouTubers doing it. Either is fine. Cool. Yeah, this gavel is insane. Flower Stone Gavel, the Flower Dragon Bolt. So the trick with the Flower Dragon Bolt is you charge it. You can charge the attack, okay? And they'll dodge it, you know. And then you do some more, and then the second time you some more just, you know, melee, close range, and then the second time you go for it, you just do a light version of the Flower Dragon Bolt, and it hits them. It hits them more likely than not, unless they're ready for it, unless they're ready for the mix-up. Yeah, this is a bit of a meme. Fares Bouquet. Very fun. Yeah. Hammers are fun. Never fell in love with flails. Only when I've used this Bastard Stars. Nebula is part of the reason why. The Ash of War. It was like a theme, so I used it. The Brick Hammer is insane. The strength. The Great Stars is insane. If you're doing blood loss, yeah. Causes blood loss buildup. Yeah, you can put I forget what it's called. It's the Ash of War that you swing the weapon over your head. Repeating strikes or whatever. Repeating, I don't know. Anyways, so let's keep the sunflower. And let's see. Okay. So I think we want hammers. These are great hammers. Was it a great hammer that I... Let me see. No, just a hammer. Yeah. So we will deposit these great hammers. Finish clearing this out, and then we'll go back into the hammers and we'll pull one out that has a good affinity. I thought about doing some fist weapon stuff. Maybe I'll do a Vari Bouquet build and have like the putrid needle on with it. Yeah, something like that. Putrid needle with a Vari Bouquet. I could see that being good. Either way, hammer. The Monk Flame Hammer has a funny heavy attack. Interesting. Is it a bit of like a build up stagger or like a slow? I'm picturing it. I'm talking and not focusing. We're looking for hammer, axe, great axe, hammers. Okay. So we're looking at strength and faith on the attributes required. So that's most important. No, he does have a he does a little dance. Ooh. Nice. Okay, I might have to add that to the list. Do a little dance, boy. So yeah, faith and strength evenly required, even though it has a B scaling in faith. So we'll look for a B scaling in faith, strength. Envoy's horn. Envoy? The envoy's horn. I guess we'll see how it does once we get our levels. I would go for more strength though because of two-handed. It's a, oh, you think that the strength will perform better? Okay. We'll keep that in mind. Let's see. Yeah, strength might perform better. But usually I soft swap and just use it one-handed anyways. Not gonna lie. Some of these are so fun. Okay, let me focus up. Yeah. Marcus Hammer. Okay. Wait, did I grab the right one? No. Okay. Yeah. Guess those are our options. That's crazy. Crazy. Okay, let's deposit our bows. Clean up that menu. Time to clean up the menu. Bow? Aha. I'm going as fast as I can. So, are you... yeah. If I want to use these weapons, I don't think I can... You could use the stone club with... oh, well. Yeah, I've used the stone club a lot. I want to use weapons I don't usually use. That's kind of the idea. It's more about the weapon class as opposed to the weapon. Maybe that's my problem, is I'm not playing meta enough. Maybe that's my problem. Because I was having problems with my hosting as well. Because I was trying new builds, you know? As opposed to using the ones that are really strong. But, yeah, I can't put... Off meta stuff can be fun. Yeah, I like it. I like it because it's funny. It's hilarious. The idea, you know, whack, 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 and then just some hyper armor finishing, bah, bah, backstep, and then you can swap back to it. Yeah, but this can finish on their own. It's got some moves. Confuses people sometimes. Yeah, it's also funny because it's like all of a sudden this giant flower. But yeah. Does this hammer make people feel bad when they see it? They're like, oh, I hate that. I don't know how I feel if I see someone using it. Gold breaker. I mean, if they spam it, but that's how it goes for anything. If people spam anything. But yeah, this has a hyper armor Ash of War as well. Is insane. The damage potential. I believe that'll be my setup. Interesting though that this requires more. So maybe this will have better scaling. So now I have to decide what am I going to scale with primarily out of these 3 weapons. I'm going to have to choose. Also, I love this. Oh, I love this so much. One of the builds is just going to have this instead of a hammer. I don't care. Or in addition to it, the strength. But we're not doing that right now. Right now we're working on the flower. Yeah. And hammer. Torch build. Yeah, no, literally, I've finished someone. I fought someone and, like, finished them off with this. It's awesome. This in particular. I've never been successful, or I don't know if I've really attempted any other torch, but this has really nice moveset. Has a really nice moveset. I love it. This shield, beautiful. Beautiful shield. It's insane. Smith script shield. I don't think I can change the scaling on that. Strength, faith, and if you go for more holy, you could also use some incantations. Man, that is my problem. I'm just not meta enough. Yeah, I could use incantations. As you can see, I already have my setup. So I have my boluses, my extra juicy meat dumpling in case I get hungry. I have my gestures exactly how I like them. This one I might swap. But I like that. And then, yeah, I have this all memorized. I think the idea is that this should be off. Yeah. So this is how I'm going to play. Navigating spells is a whole nother game if I'm playing blind. I'm also not playing with glasses, so that counts as blind too, right? Right? Isn't that how that works? Okay. Horn. Or we could just toggle right into the strength build and do what you were talking about. I was gonna... Okay. I know what I want to do. I don't even care. We're going to sort. Oh no, I have it equipped. I had it equipped. Double Marika hammer. Double Marika hammer. Jeez. At level 5 or whatever. Talk about twink build. Oh man. Imagine. Double Marika hammer. That sounds dishonest. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I know what I want. I want these. Where are you? Where are you? You are right here. Ha! Nah, it's goated. No, that's what I'm saying. It's insane. I'm sure it's insane. But it's a twink build because it's so overpowered for a low level invasion. Maybe that's the idea. But this is pretty powerful too. We'll see what kind of a level we can get. This setup is one of my favorites though. If we're gonna go meta, we'll do it this way. Yeah. Okay. And these we can infuse this. So you're thinking I should do strength instead of faith. Tell me more about that. The shadow, sunflower blossom. You think maybe it does scale with strength? We can test it out, I suppose. So let's look at minimums. 11 across, 24, 25. 11 across, 24, 25. That's a lot. So let's go ahead and probably... I don't know. Are these worth it at... Let's see. I want this one. Okay, it just depends. Yeah, minimum faith requirement and the rest in strength. Really? Okay. I'll trust you. I trust. Should I mess with any of these scar seals? So if we're doing strength, this would be the one I would use. It adds 3 levels into vigor. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 levels for free. If you look at it that way. You probably could. Right? Yeah. They're at battle level. Okay, so, and then we need to do... faith and strength are the heavy requirements. Because this makes me meet all of the requirements across the board for these. Oh, intelligence and faith. Whoops. I can't have both. I can't have both. So... I think my damage taken will be way too much. So we need to raise faith anyways. And we also need to raise strength. So, into strength. Come along, come along. Okay. Strength is up high. It's at 18. You could spend the 1 point int to use it. Shouldn't hurt, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. So if we start with that. And either that one or this one. This will help me meet my equip load more easily. But not by much. Yeah, we'll put it on this for now. And then if we need to toggle that around, we can. Are you going to invade or Colosseum? I want to try invading. I haven't invaded in, like I said, years. I have done Colosseum. Colosseum seems sweaty. Not in a bad way. I think the idea is you lose rounds intentionally, so you can drop off the bracket. Then you can just destroy some chumps. Then you can post that on YouTube. Isn't that how it works? But it could be fun. You always end up getting punished by somebody. There's some insane players. Oh, and I'm so out of practice for that kind of stuff. For some it is. Yeah. That's true. I don't watch too many other players. I watched Stolovsky probably the most and lost my sanity. A little bit of Chase, but not really. I haven't watched his stuff in a while. I'm just trying to think. What do we want to start with? I've just been yapping. Just to level the 1 intelligence. Level 2, baby! Yeah, Stolovsky the GOAT. Yeah, he is the GOAT. Stolovsky is the king. I don't care what anyone else says. The king of the ring. Chase can be the queen. Okay. So now we need a lot more faith and strength. So that's 6 levels. Plus 10. So 16 levels. So I'll be level 18. I'll be level 18. That's not bad. Level 18. Probably festive garb. Blue festive garb to mix it up. It has a cool pattern on the back. Yeah, sure. Getting festive. Do you want me to look for the level caps for invasions? Dude, if you did that, if you want, you don't have to do that. Only reason I'm not doing is I don't want to, like, I don't know, slow the stream down or something. I'm already slowing it down. That's why I laugh. But that's really cool. If you want, you don't have to do that. That's nice. Yeah, because Jerry hasn't messaged me yet. Okay, give me a minute. All right, yeah, I won't level anything more. I just leveled intelligence once. And I have, 9 other saves that we could draw from if we want to switch it up. I do like that fashion, though. But the flowers are always nice. Messes with her hair. That one doesn't. I like it when she has bangs. More bangs, I guess. Cloth traveler, commoner, aristocrat. We should probably have some armor. I feel like I'm missing. Nope. Looking for the good stuff. I did miss it. Oh, it's probably one of these. No. Gravebird. Prophet. Dang. I was looking for maybe it's in the chest. Mesmer's Greaves. I think if it's powerful like that, I think whoever made these saves tucked that stuff away. Let's see. Yeah, 'Cause here's the gold waist wrap. That one, I don't remember that one. But maybe it was there. Okay. Where are you at? I'm looking at the icons. Maybe I should just scroll through it instead. Hmm. Oh. A Mesmer soldier. I was like, whoa. That's what they look like? I don't remember them looking like that, but... Oh, it's not his greaves. I'm thinking of it as his hands. It's okay. Try them anyways. Oh my gosh, I'm hopeless. How far down was it? It wasn't this far. Yeah. Horned warrior. Elden Lord. Whatever. Leave it there. We'll find Mesmer's gauntlets. Here they are. Do you want an optimized build? Oh, here we go. So it says 30, 60, and 90, but also lower weapon levels. Yeah, that's true. That's true. 30, 60, and 90. Do you want an optimized build? Probably. That's what I try to shoot for. Is high damage. More than anything. So Mesmer gauntlets. Where does that put me at? Medium still. That's pretty good, even with this heavy stuff. So level 30. Yeah. So that's what, 10 levels on top. That'll go into strength. This will be interesting. I would never attempt this on my own. I would have leveled faith. But I have to swap these for their smaller counterparts. So let's do that. I'm not used to low level. Okay. That one. Okay, whatever. And then... Oh, I wonder if I need to use another build type for low level. I think I have one. It's just not quite set up like this one is. Because what my character has access to. Because my character has access to plus 10. Doesn't that mean that I can't invade at lower levels? Because even if I drop all of my plus 10 equipment... Let's see. I need a freaking... Okay, let's try this again. I go and look for the weapon levels. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, if you want. That's awesome. Thanks, Toast. The weapon levels. I wonder what they would be. Probably... Because... So this would be plus... 3? These would be plus 1. That's my guess. +3 and +1. Medium load. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see if we can't. Put on something heavy. The normal smithing stone weapons is level 4 and the white are 2. Okay, 4 and 2. 4 and 2. Okay, and that's for level 30. Or level 40. Or 60. But yeah, for level... I think you're right. For 30. 4 and 2. Okay. That sounds right. 30. Nice. Yes, yes, yes. It's tough because none of these quite... These ones are closest. Maybe the twinned. Looks like, yeah, those would be cool. Drake Knight. But we might change all of this. We'll see. Okay, Knights Cavalry. Interesting. That's too heavy. Blights, Greaves. So 4 and 2. It's gonna be bad. I'm gonna be crouching instead of running. You either find some normal players or which is more likely low level host max co-people. Or which is more likely low level host max co-op people. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, those are of a challenger, fine and well.
So 4 and 2. I should get rid of all of the torches and shields. I need to clear that. Yeah, we'll see how it works. Okay. So I think my character only has these weapons on them. So we should be good. I optimized the weight to what it currently is at 13. So now we just gotta meet those attribute requirements up to 30. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Okay. Level up. So let's see, what do we need again? So 6 levels into strength. 6 levels into strength. Should I wait? I know you were going to look for optimized build. I think this is what you're talking about, though. could be mistaken. Oh, wait a second, just in case. Just in case, I'll wait a second. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Okay, and then 25 phase. So is that 9? Yeah, 9. 9 into faith. So that puts us at 17. And we're an operating machine. I don't know how much damage you do. Go for it. I'll try to make an optimized build you can always respec. Oh, yeah, no. Here, let me show you. Yeah, no, like I've got... lots of builds ready. I'll show you. But yeah, and that won't take too long either. Especially if you told me directly what it is. I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. That'd be fun. I'd be down for that. But all of these are all set to go. And I can also use Kenshi. He isn't leveled at all. Yeah. It would be the same. The dagger, like you, because that's what I think you were talking about, making optimize. Dagger and then shadow sunflower. Or I could respec. True. But I could even, like, if you find one right now, I can make another build right away. No problem. Okay. I mean, let's put on make sure we have a rune. Okay, nice. We're not going to use it though because we're invading. Okay, so now we need to get to 30. And I feel like the solution is damage. Just pump damage. But I'm not sure if that's the answer. So 267. $276. So it says that the faith does more damage. But I'm not... I need to like two-hand it. Yeah, I'm actually totally stoked for this optimized build. Yeah, honestly, Priest, you can make me any PvP optimized build and I would try it out. For real. Okay. It's funny, I keep looking at my inventory. I'm blanking out. Oh, that's what I came here for. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to two-hand it. Now we'll travel. Now we should be able to see the returns a little bit better. Shadow Marshal in chat. What's up? Yo, how's it going? Not much. making some low-level PvP builds in Elden Ring. Should be fun. So 280. Yeah, it's already performing better. 280 versus 362. Dang. Yeah, the Faith has performs better on both of them. Hmm. 280 versus 362. That's a big difference. But yeah, Shadow Marshal, how are you? What have you been playing lately? You still playing Lies of P? It's a good game. This is a good game. It's definitely like the best game I've ever played. Seems like this is the solution though. It's the extra faith. But let's look at our equip load. So we're at 32 poise. Usually you want about 60. Dang. Where's the bow go? 57. Or, so that's 57. It doesn't work either way. I kind of like the idea of being a glass cannon, but maybe it's not practical. Especially with that increased damage taken. How is my vigor? My vigor's trash. I need more health. My vigor's trash. So yeah, I probably do want to put some into vigor. Okay, let's see, what was it that I used? Yeah, blights. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, 30. Level 30. Holy cow. Now we're gonna have to try it out. Oh, I can't equip that here. Shadow view. Let it begin. Is the meta to spam bap and use a bloody finger next? Like that? Just keep doing that? I don't know. It might not make a difference. Where's the fashion? Aha. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. While it loads, I'm going to check my desktop for something. Yeah, I can just download the low level one. So let's do that while it's doing its thing. I use Nexus. And then it's called Ultimate PvP. Ultimate low level. Let's try that. Ultimate low level. There it is. This one. Yeah. Two of every weapon not leveled. That's it. Yep. Yeah, this one will do it. Okay. Go to File. And download. Slow. Slow download, please. Oh yeah. So we do that. And then we need to use the character save editor. Okay, ultimate low level PvP starter. You can exit out of that now. Alright. Yeah, I realized this might be the case partway through. So now... let's see. I don't think I need a new one. Save copy? That's it. Okay, so first I'll open my PvP. Elden Ring PvP saves. And then new folder. Copy that. Place it here. So now I have a copy of a different game. I didn't just copy the game I'm running, but I have a save copy that I can now use the Elden Ring save, whatever it's called. Elden Ring save move copy. If I can find it again. Elden Ring. There it is. Save copy. So the source. We're getting it from what we just downloaded. If I can find it. There it is. That's where I'm getting it. And then the destination file is the one that we just copied. So now we go into our PvP saves, new folder, and there it is. Cool. And now we just need to copy over one at a time. So from there, we go with that one. And then we'll copy that to this one. That one. Don't mind me while I copy all these characters over. And we'll call it the folder low level PvP. Copy successful. Okay. So that's done. Now I can go into my PvP folder. Maybe. There it is. PvP saves. And then we'll call it low level PvP. And then it's just sitting there waiting with 10 backups. Okay, so we still haven't gotten our invasion. So as predicted, we will now return. But yeah, I'll put up a wallpaper, I guess, so you guys are like actually Yeah, that's why. I wasn't in gameplay. Holy cow. Let me fix that. There. Okay. Okay, you cooked something. I'm excited. Yeah, no, I'm so stoked. Dang. Sorry you haven't been able to hear. But this character is ready to go. What I was saying is that it's level 1 and all of the weapons, like nothing's been leveled ever. And so we're completely unpolluted. The other character that's like has weapons leveled, I wasn't able to invade. So this will give us more luck. It's been taken into consideration that there will be low level PvP involved with this build making. Okay, so yes, what's the build? I'm excited. I'm gonna do it, whatever it is. I don't even care. Okay, you'll send me the details on Discord. Okay, that sounds good. I'll just use my phone. Sickness. Oh, I'm so excited. Stoked out of my mind. I want to guard, but you can't. You're not allowed to guard in here. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, I got it. Let's check it out. Oh, wow. It's the same build. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So first thing we need to do, yeah, let's clear up the inventory. This will be nice and quick. My thumb sure gets a good exercise from this. My tendons are like, yo, this is it. I just don't like, I like having a clean inventory. If I want to bring something into it later, I can. You know? So it's that, and then after that I'll do talismans. What class is your character? Deprived. My character is deprived. Yes. All of my characters are usually deprived. Sometimes I'll do vagabond though, because I heard it is more optimal. It needs to be vagabond. Oh, sadness. I don't think I have that option. I don't think so. Let me see. Shoot. No. Okay. A rune level 9 vagabond. Okay. Okay. How do I choose the vagabond? Okay. Yeah, it does have. Okay. Let me do it really quickly. Files. Wretch and vagabond. No weapon upgrades. Of course we don't want. Okay, it's downloading. So I probably do want to use this save that I currently have. So we'll quit out to modify it. Okay, so that was downloaded successfully. Okay. Okay. And then I'm just going to modify it directly in the folder. It'll be fine. Okay, once it's done syncing, which it looks like it has, we'll now delete all these backups. Delete. Delete. Okay. Now we can run the save copy. We're going to start from what we just downloaded, which was called Invader something. Invader save file. Wait for that to load, and then we'll choose our destination, which is going to be this one. Copy from Vagabond. Yep. To PvP Lord. I'm getting more from Priest Toast. That's good. I should be looking at chat. You're probably communicating. You sent it for Deprived. I have it now. Whichever one's stronger. I have Vagabond and Deprived. So I'm going to start it up. Yeah, which build does more damage? I guess I can look at them. Maybe. Oh, I see the levels there. And then the total is with your modifiers. Yeah. Thank you. This is nice. Thank you. Dang. Elden Ring build. Yeah. You've been caught cheating. Banned immediately. There he is. Or she. Vagabond. Yeah, which one do you think Vagabond is better? Let's go. We got the Vagabond. Right here. Right now. Okay. Let's see, I'm curious. Okay, good. Let's check our weapons. Looking good. Not very many runes, though, compared to the other one. But I guess it is a low-level character anyway, so I don't need a bunch. This is interesting setup that they have here. The rot pot. Dishonest. Very dishonest. Alright, so we're going to start depositing. Okay. Now we're getting it. This will be it. Oh, wow. It's just what you have in the inventory. Good to know. Wait. It doesn't have DLC weapons. You gotta be kidding me. That's really sad. Of course it doesn't. Alright, I guess after all we are gonna do the deprived one. Because why wouldn't that's my fault for not checking the description. Who wants just base game stuff? All right, deprived it is. It's okay. At least now I have a vagabond. That sucks. I thought that was so smooth. Okay. Sadness. Elden Ring isn't Elden Ringing! For real though. Gotta do something about this gross character. I don't know whose idea it was to do this, but the modder needs to try a little harder. Nimucaria. Yeah. Here we have the DLC weapon. Oh, but the whole problem is the level, though. The whole problem is the level. We still have a level problem. Man, I feel bad because of all that hard work that you did. But it helped me get this vagabond character that we can use at least. It's all good. Yeah, I feel bad. Because I just won't have access to either of those weapons at low level. I swear there was... I swear that the guy has a low level alternative. I didn't want to take so long looking for a specific one. I wish it would go to like the mods that I've downloaded. Okay, well. Elden Ring PvP starter. Coliseum. It's probably this one. Yeah. Huh. Wait a second. DLC update. Says that I've downloaded it. I must have. I just don't have it on there anymore, so I'll download it again. Yeah. Okay. Very fun. Okay. Come on. That's not what I asked for. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to move those files. Do you have cheat engine? No, I don't. That is the easy solution, but I don't like having cheat engine because most of these characters that I'm getting, all of the items and stuff were gained at level 1. Okay. So let's try. There it is. Elden Ring save copy. We're going to copy from. Okay. Hold on a second. It's this one. Okay, so I'm going to copy it from there. So unfortunately, I won't be able to use the Vagabond because they don't have DLC, but I do have access to the DLC low level as a deprived that I know I can trust. So we'll do the deprived. Let's copy it over that. I'm copying all of it. All right. Let's go. Man, so I'm going to use your build for deprived. Low level. That's the second one you sent me. Okay. Didn't like it. Let's try again. Oh, I might need to. Hold on. Let me check the folder. Yeah. Now let's try. Yep. Just had to delete the backups. Easy fix. Elden Ring Streamer Edition, low level, unlocked. Alright. Here we are. I want to thank everybody for their patience. Very grateful for all the patience. I I'm using the on-screen keyboard instead of the one sitting in front of me. It's hilarious. Getting a Mew. Okay. I'm guessing it's the same talismans. Wow, they say to use the source seal. Okay. And then this one, bull goat, and health. Nice. Very cute. Whose armor is that? It is the fingerprint armor. Vike's armor. It's in this tier. I'm used to looking at it like that. There it is. And then what else are we working with? It is these ones, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what boots. Wait, this is the other build. I don't know if it's the same. We'll do it the same for now. Has like a knee buckler. Similar to those. There they are. Warrior Greaves. Why not? I'll keep all of this. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, good choice on the tiers. I like those choices. Yeah, the bubble tier and the Opaline heart tier. Fire infusion with flaming strike, good choice. It's a lot of clicking. You change the Bullet Talisman for the two-handed talisman? Or I can? Yeah, sure. That sounds like a plan. Alright. Where are you at, boy? Wait, why do I not see him? I don't see any of the... Wait. Yes. There it is. Solid build. Ashes of War. Flaming Strike is brutal. Where is it? Oh, is it Flame of the Ribbon? Yeah. This is the one I've used before. It works really well. And we want Fire or Flame Arts. I can't tell based off of the picture because they're the same. I assume Flame Art. Unless I'm supposed to be doing the Strength. I know we did talk about Strength. We'll try for Strength. Okay. Okay, now I'll level. Flame Art. Okay. Flame Art. Good to know, good to know. Okay. Nice. I like it slightly under. It's even better. Oh, this needs 24. Says that I do get 24 strength. Oh, it does say total 21 in red. I just noticed that on that page. Strength should be at 24. That's rough. Dang, and I already put points into strength. It's okay, I can make another one. Okay, let's do the... There. It's not optimized, but... Two-handed, you get 50% more strength. Nice. So... Do I even need this, though? This rune? Or this talisman? I might not need it. But yeah, I see what you're saying. I'll two-hand it, and I'll be able to use it. The thing is I like... So that's a whole nother animation. Oh, and it didn't even give it to me. Oh, it's because you can't push Y. I had to push Y and then block, or push R1. Y, I say. It's a triangle nowadays. But it's fun to start with this. Oop. Anyways. Damn. I don't know, that's rough. I don't like not being able to one-hand it. Yeah. It's fine. Okay. But yeah, like I said, should probably invest in more stats. What's the damage? 21 and 25. Seems like you can get some better damage. Let's see. 269. 208. If we raise the strength. It's funny, you'd think that the other weapons would go up with faith. The remaining 3 levels can be put in strength, and then you can also use the +5 talisman. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It looks like it's worth it. And then I can put the rest into strength. How's this going to be performing? Still high on strength. Okay. Okay. Not much damage though. Split between physical and fire. Physical holy. But yeah, it'll make a difference if I'm two-handing. Raises strength. Dang. It's scary to use a sword seal. I usually use a scar seal. We'll take less damage. And we can still wield the weapon. That's my proposal. And I think it's worth it even though we lose 2 points in vigor. Yeah. And then I can put points into vigor. But I low-key would rather put more points into strength. Let's level these weapons up. We'll go for an invasion and see how it goes.
Now, those are the fine and well.
Sounds good. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it performs. +4 and +2. Okay. I'm heavy. Interesting. I wasn't heavy before. Is this why? That's why. Oh well, we'll try it. We'll try it. We'll see how much damage it take. Just don't get hit, right? Alright. I think that's it. I think that's the build. I should arrange my things though. Meat dumpling. Poison. Yeah, it's trash. Nice. That's fine. Can't use buffs. But we can use Golden Vow. Sure. And then after buff. Trying to remember what I usually have. Ah. Fan daggers first. Did I miss them? Yeah. There they are. Fan daggers. Then one of those. That's probably good enough for now. But I'd like to fill this out completely. Fashion's a little mid. That's a little bit better. Dang. 2 points that we'd lose. These ones match better. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Oh, we'll start from the bottom. Is this the meta? Not that. Nearby only? No. That was a mistake. You could offhand the dagger. It's true. So... Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. LOL. Oh, got one. Alrighty. We'll see how it goes. Look at that sweaty build. This will be interesting. Academy of Rayo Lucaria. Ah, okay. I hear them. Lucky boy. Okay. Oops. No jumping allowed. Yeah, we'll try again. That was lousy on my part. Yeah, it's different jumping into frenzy like that. It'll be fun as I practice. It doesn't taking too much damage, I guess. I was also worried about hitting the other red. You know what I mean? That was the other thing. I'm not used to having to do that. Hmm. I should probably watch more Stolovsky. I more like passively watch him. I don't really watch him do his invasions. I think I do want it here. It'll just be better when I do my swaps between weapons. Yeah, it's punishing me because I did such a bad job as an invader. Yeah, this is the other reason why I don't want to do invasions. Because I knew it would take forever. I've seen them scrubbing away at it. Yeah, I've always liked the fingerprint armor. It's a nice fashion. It's also part of the reason I got tired of just taunting in general. Yeah, it's hilarious though. Flame of Red Mane is what I've used on these daggers before, and I do like how it plays. Dang. Painful. It's about like waiting for an invader. Should we try the other way around? Yeah, Elden Ring invasions aren't unfair and take long. Yeah. Poor invaders. We should give them more space to fight. Here, they can fight in my world. This is what I'm used to. It just maybe that's why I ended up doing this more when I started doing PvPs. Just the invasions take so long. I also thought the invasions, not that they're unfair, but some players can make them unfair if they choose to. But who knows? We might not even get an invader, which just doesn't make sense. I'm trying to invade. Oh, there's too many other invaders. Not enough players. Or, you know. So then I try to host, and then I don't get any as well. It's interesting, though, because Jerry did say low level is decent for invasions. Yeah, that poor red should have gotten out of there. I shouldn't have gone in there to help. Invasions are host-sided. Yeah, they are. Which is why I usually don't heal when I get invaded. I don't heal. That way it's more balanced. That's what I remember too. Yeah. Huh. It doesn't seem to be making a difference. Whoops. When I help someone and we get invaded, I do nothing and let the red do his thing. Nice. That's what I like to do as well. Let them 1v1. Nice. Yep. Painful. What level do you usually play? Anywhere from 125 to 200. Usually in the brackets of like 125 to 135. And then 150. Sometimes they'll do like 175. And then 200. That's where I found most of my fights. Because that's the main meta. But it's also a little more toxic of a community, probably. But you know. Holy cow. We've gotten one invasion. 0 taunts. But yeah, the Elden Ring combat's awesome though. I do like the mechanics. It's great. Jump attack, the crouch attack, the running attack. The crouch attack is the same as a roll attack. Oh, here we go. Invading another world. I gotta make sure to say hi to people. Be friendly. But then I'll die anyways because I'm too nice. Oh, Stormvale Castle. Nice and red. Hmm. Oh, there's a banished knight there. Are they above me? No. Now I'm hearing them elsewhere. Maybe they are above me. Hide and seek. Oh, they're in the vicinities. Elden Ring combat is cool, but it's so spammy too. Yeah, it can be spammy. Yeah, I don't know where they're at. What? He's fighting in there. Does he have the shortcut open? Hmm. Weird. Yeah, that looks like it hasn't been touched yet. That grace. What about our boy here? He's still chilling.
Hey!
Hey!
You have to be careful. I want to fight you.
Hey!
Hey!
Huh. Good spacing. Nice. Good spacing on my part as well. Alright, friend. GG's. Nice. The crouch attack on Colossal is great. It is very fire. Red finger maybe? Yeah, exactly. I probably should have red fingered. Alright. That was nice. They were nice players. Well, at least now we know the build works. Yes, the build does work. Alright, we'll try this one. We'll try a bloody finger. Hey, Amelia, how's it going? Nice to see you in chat. How's it going? I'm doing well. Yeah. Trying out some Elden Ring invasions. So far so good. Yeah, what do you have going on? Or how are you? I think it's the first time I've seen you in chat. So hello, hello. But yeah, we'll see. That's our second invasion. Honestly, I've been streaming for over 2 hours. Most of it was just making the build. I work for streamers. Do you like to see my work? Oh, I work for streamers too, so I feel ya. I also work for streamers. Do you have work for me to do, Amelia? I'll work for you. I'll work for you, I promise. I'll work very hard. I'll work as hard as possible. I won't stop. I'll be your #1 worker. I'll work so hard. I'll work on Christmas and every holiday. I'll come in just 'cause it's a holiday. What do you think of that? Oh, and what kind of work? User experience, user interface. Boom. There you go. Now you know. But yeah, hit me up if you have some work for me to do. Bounds near and far. I think the recusant shade of red is better than the bloody finger, but I could be wrong. Seems like it. Slowly but surely. Alright, here we go. Hopefully they're nice. Probably not, though. Probably not nice, if I was going to guess. But, you know. Such is the life. Wow, what a big expanse. Large expanse.
Hey!
Nice, didn't take full damage. I gotta get used to looking at my health that way. Maybe I should have gone over the top. I'm joining the army. Did they just heal? Dang. It's a moment of... Wow, you guys are great. It's a moment of the R2 not coming out because of stamina, and then the moment of waiting for stamina so I could get off an R2. Man, oops. Not good enough for those guys, I guess. Nicest host. Yes. And they had a good reason for the teabagging. Very good reason. Now I know why all my streams were like 4 hours long. It's because half of the time I'm just waiting for the invasions. Dude, yeah. I could have opted for one of these. That could have come in real nicely. Not even worth it. 4 points. I'm going to toggle to the throw talisman since I'm primarily using these. And then the occasional mix up. Nice. But honestly, what people want to see, I feel like, they want to see the aggression and violence. They don't really want to. They could care less about the human interactions. At least if I wanted to get views. But I don't really care so much about views, so. Dang. I gotta keep an eye on the time. I'm gonna be playing here in a bit anyways. Wonder what hammer would go well with this though. Marika. Double Marika. I was going to double Marika. What is? I wonder what you mean by that. Just gonna get rid of these. Oh, the hammers. Which hammers would do better? Double Marika. That's how spaced out I can be sometimes. Order, Earth Tree, Dry Leaf. I guess we can leave those. Oh yeah. Hammer is in the chest. Double Marika. Where are they? Oh, these are great hammers. Whoops. Here they go. Heavy, yeah. How did I miss it? Oh, it's right here. Does it have a follow-up? No, not really. Double Marika, though. That would be a lot. Oh, that's hilarious. Try to be methodical, maybe. That's fun. Really, I was wanting to do hammer flower. Oh. They're all swipes. Interesting. Some of the hammers have thrust moveset instead. But these are all slash. I think it's the running R2 is a poke with some of these hammers. Let's see. I should probably end the stream a minute ago. I don't know. How long have I even been going? Oh, cool. We'll call this our last invasion. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, wonderful. It's a really good spot to ambush. Should I be nasty? Just ambush them right here. With all the rats. It's the only way they can progress is right through here. Turns out they're behind me this whole time. Yes, do it. Okay. Yes, I will do it. My hammer like sticking through the wall or something. It'd be hilarious. Oh, I hear them. Someone's buffing. It sounds like madness. Okay, so they're dishonest to begin with. No problem. We'll see. No promises here. But I have a pretty good feeling about it. I don't even care. They know I'm here. Come along, friend. I'm getting paranoid. I'm gonna get snuck up on. They don't have seeds in this game. Otherwise, I'd be worried I was gonna get seeded. Oh, this is painful, my friend. Yeah, invasions. See, and the problem is even when I'm, like, hosting invasions, like, sometimes the invaders don't want to progress to you. So it goes both ways, I guess is what I'm saying. You guys coming yet? My buffs are worn off. Now is the time. That usually draws them out. Dang, that sucks. Yeah, no one wants to be ambushed or 2 versus 1. Yeah. Exactly. 2 versus 1 is better than 3 versus 1 though, I will say. The rat's getting angry. I know I am. Do you think they think I'll leave? 24-hour stream. I don't stop the stream until this host dies. Change the name of the stream. Oh, I thought that was them. You can try to Ash of War them through the wall? Oh, really? Okay. Depends on how close to the wall they are. But you're right, I shouldn't just go into the middle of them and get surrounded. When I was a kid though, and I was playing Dark Souls 3, sometimes I would just wait for the invader to come to me. And now I see why it's... And now, of course, in hindsight, it's flawed. Look at her blue eyes, though. You can still see them. Even with her red hue. Come along, Judy. Patient is very important in Elden Ring. Yeah, for real. Patience is one of the most important things in all Souls games. Elden Ring just has several layers of patience extra. Just a few extra layers of patience. Nothing to complain about. Speaking of patience. Whew. Well, I guess I am getting invasions, so I could try this again. So how was your day? Good. I really haven't done anything. I cleaned up the house, which is nice. The apartment. It's always good to have a nice clean place to live in. I'm gonna be playing more Elden Ring later in like 3 or 4 hours. Let's see. Yeah, 2.5 hours. I'll be playing more Elden Ring, co-oping with General Stumpy. It should be good. That's about it. Just chilling. I'm glad I got Elden Ring going. I'm glad that you were able to be here. It was fun. And you helped me with some min-maxing. And, yeah, I'll have to check out the site that you showed me. Elden Ring build and inventory planner. Emilia, Soviet spaceship. Cute. I like the name. Soviet spaceship. Soviet spaceship. Okay, but Posty. Host, do you want to do the boss? This is the way. This is the way to boss. It would be funny to occasionally invade as a yellow. Oh, I could red finger. Yeah, good point. I think it's this one. Nope. This one. Red finger. Red finger. It's like an Aerosmith moment. Do you think they made a jump for it? I mean, come along, right? Yeah, I'll go on the outside of things. Right? No, that's some damage. Probably. Full health. This person's still snoozing. Or whatever. I feel like that's like an extra... Oh yeah, it's right here. So they haven't come from this direction yet. Is what I'm gathering. Because I don't see them there. I don't see them on the island. Or whatever. The little alcove of earth. Call it what you will. So I think I have to stay here now. Try again. Only have one left, I think. I think you get 3. Yeah, I almost forgot about red fingers. Yep, same spot. And that's the recovery is up there, so... Yeah. They're waiting for a blue, probably. Oh, there they are.
Hey!
Okay, time to win the stream. My R1 got eaten. Nice. That took forever though. The quality of fight was definitely a lot lower as well. Versus when I'm taunting, I usually get invaders that know how to fight better. So it depends. Am I trying to get, kills? Or do I want good fights? GG, fun fight. It was a fun little, yeah. It was fun there at the end. Because of the elevation, us falling into the room, it added some variety. I don't usually experience that, to be fair. Usually I'm on a level field like this, dueling somebody. But yeah, that was fun. We both emoted and stuff. But yeah, like I said, I'll probably end the stream here. I'll be streaming again in 2.5 hours or whatever. But yeah, Elden Ring, good stuff. Shout out to Priest Toast in chat, hooking us up with the build. Love it. Thank you so much. Also, Shadow Marshall made an appearance. Very nice. And then we had Amelia. So, Amelia, she seems pretty chill, I guess. Look out. She might try to sell you something. Anyways, we'll catch you guys in the next live stream or video. Until then, I hope all goes well in your life. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you guys next time. See you guys next.